Do not underestimate human beings' attempts to privatize literally everything. And when they say to the moon, they're not just talking about crypto anymore. This is a new report from the neoliberal think tank, the Adam Smith Institute, and they're advocating for dividing the moon into parcels, privatizing the land, and renting them out for business and individuals. Here is the cover of the paper: Space Invaders, Property Rights on the Moon. The author, Rebecca Lowe, says the paper comes from a Lockean-inspired rights-based classical liberal viewpoint and claims individual ownership of plots of moonland will promote economic growth. So Ray, you read this. Break it down a little bit, but from what I said, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty ridiculous, but I would not expect anything less from the organization that advocated to privatize the NHS. And also lobbied to loosen restrictions on the sale of tobacco. But essentially the premise of it is that property rights, and it's this libertarian idea that property rights are the reason that the quality of life increased for the working class or poorer individuals across the globe. And it's a false assertion because they take a correlation and deem it the causation, totally, ignoring the fact that rapid industrialization was also happening. But they decided that that is what makes people it improves their circumstances. So they have decided that let's just put that on the moon and make lunar landlords, and surely that will end poverty somehow.
It's so ridiculous. Here is a little bit from the paper. A clear, morally justified and efficient system for assigning and governing property rights in space, in land, and other resources in the vacuum itself and in anything else that might be found would present vast benefits. These include not only serious financial rewards for those who would become owners under such a system, and for the other direct and indirect beneficiaries of space ownership. It's all the stuff that Ray said, and the framework. She admits it will be a little unequal. The framework acknowledges the fact that at least at present, only a very small number of individuals would be able to realize the equally held potential right to acquire space land. When you find yourself writing space land, it's hilarious. Space land, let's put that graphic back up. To this end, the framework works to enable a more equalized opportunity to compete over, again, space land. So good. Let's go ahead to graphic 5. There is a treaty that makes this illegal. There is a treaty that stipulates the exploration and use of outer space shall be carried out for the benefit and in the interest of all countries and shall be the province of all mankind. Outer space shall be free for exploration and used by all states, not just United States, but like countries. Outer space is not subject to national appropriation by claim of sovereignty, by means or use or occupation or any other means. States shall avoid harmful contamination of space and celestial bodies. We've already destroyed, there they are. We're gonna contaminate the alien land, but it's already illegal. Which this is a lobbying organization that wrote this, and this is how it works. Everybody's like, it is ridiculous that we would colonize in a rivalrous way or a privatizing way space, but we all know it's gonna happen. We just don't have a moral justification for it. So the Adam Smith Society. You guys, we'll get the Thomas Paine Society, we'll get some common sense, we'll get some modern economics, we'll throw it all together, and what do you got? Oh, it says here, it's not me, it's Space Invaders. This pamphlet says I can colonize space. It's not my fault, it's just the billions of dollars we put into there because we found that there's like diamonds 6 miles under the surface of Mars. So stupid. I don't know. I just wonder which space will we go to? Will it be like an Elysium style space? And I do know already that like the people in charge of it will be Bezos and they will be like Elon Musk. They're the only people who can go there.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.